Well, I can tell you this. No one expected the Lakers to be down 3-1 to Minnesota Timberwolves. Why are the Lakers down 3-1? Do they have the chance to make a comeback and tie the series up? What can the Lakers do differently to approach Game 5? We're going to talk about all of that. But before I do, I have to remind you guys that Lakers Talk Daily is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. What are you waiting for, man? If you have not checked out Pechanga Resort Casino, it is a must. You have to go check it out. It is incredible. But, man, Lakers fall 3-1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves in another winnable game. So, obviously, we didn't have a chance to talk about Game 3. In Game 3, we had a remarkable LeBron James performance. LeBron James was clicking on all cylinders. Offensively, LeBron James was purely dominant, and that's what we needed from him from the jump in this series. For him to be aggressive in the first quarter, not to be so passive. We understand it's Luka Doncic's team. We understand that Luka Doncic is going to take over offensively. But the Lakers still need LeBron to be LeBron, and that's what he displayed in Game 3. But the upsetting thing about Game 3 is LeBron James had 38. And I understand Luka Doncic had the stomach bug. He was sick leading up to that game. He wasn't feeling good. And we understand he was very, very limited in what he can do on the basketball floor. LeBron James had 38. And after that, it was Austin Reeves, who in my opinion is struggling to find the rhythm in his shooting. And also, he is getting picked on left and right defensively as long as Luka Doncic. Obviously, Luka Doncic followed up with that with 17, and then Rui Hachimura only with 8 points. 8 points in that game, in Game 3. So you're telling me LeBron James, without LeBron James, the Lakers lose that game by 20. And I'm just saying, we're being very, very honest. LeBron James helped keep the Lakers in that game. Obviously, late turnovers didn't help in Game 3. But going into Game 4, Game 3, it stung a little bit because we're right there, down by 1 point. The Lakers get a big defensive stop. Luka Doncic kicks out to LeBron James. LeBron James drops the ball, turnover, bucket the other way. And there was also another possession that honestly really, really pissed me off is when Luka Doncic turned the ball over. He was going back down on defense. He thought he heard a whistle in the crowd somewhere. He thought the refs blew the whistle and let a wide open layup for Jaden McDaniels. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to win any game in a series if you're giving up 30 points to Jaden McDaniels. If Jaden McDaniels is going to be the leading scorer for the Minnesota Timberwolves, you're not going to win any game in this series. And that's no discredit to what Jaden McDaniels has been for the Minnesota Timberwolves. But the Lakers' inability to close out games, to close out quarters with a strong finish, to close out halves with a strong finish, it's embarrassing, man. I'm being honest. It is very, really embarrassing, and it's frustrating to watch. Because Lakers had in Game 4, or during Game 3, Game 4, to close out this game. First quarter, they came out there with a strong start. Okay, cool. What happens? The Timberwolves go on a late run to inch it closer, to close the gap in each quarter. First half, Lakers do a good job getting out to a big lead. The ball movement's good. The player movement is good. And the Lakers offense gets super, super stagnant. Watching Luka Doncic go one-on-one. Watching LeBron James go on one-on-one. Watch Austin Reeves go one-on-one. And Austin Reeves being in foul trouble did not help at all in Game 4. But there's no cutters. Everyone's standing and ball watching. This is the same thing every single time. It's a pick and roll, try to get the switch on Rudy Gobert, go one-on-one. Pick and roll, try to get the switch on Rudy Gobert, go one-on-one. The offense has to change. There's got to be a lot more player movement. Rui Hachimura just standing in the corner. Yes, we understand. Rui Hachimura shot the ball efficiently in Game 4. But we need him to be able to create his own shot or be able to move without the basketball. Dorian Finney-Smith, he's not going to do anything else but catch and shoot. So I understand him standing in the corner, but it makes it hard for guys to score when there's just nobody just standing around the perimeter watching one guy go one-on-one. That is not going to work in this series. I'm telling you right now, especially how the Minnesota Timberwolves and their physicality. Lakers have been matching that physicality. I'll give them that. But again, another good LeBron James game. Austin Reeves, foul trouble. Didn't really see him much in that first half. Second half came. He was hitting shots. He made some big-time threes in the second half. And then the Lakers' inability to close out games. If you guys have not downloaded the Underdog app, what are you guys doing, man? Because let me tell you something. Over the weekend, when I made my entries, it brought so much more excitement and joy into watching the NBA playoffs. And I also was able to apply a 70% boost to my winnings. That's right, a 70% boost thanks to the extended promo that is going on for the NBA playoffs with Underdog Fantasy. So if you want to get a 70%, 80% boost doing the extended promo, and if you want to have so much more excitement and joy watching the NBA playoffs like me, then you need to download the Underdog Fantasy app and use the promo code ESPNLA to unlock a special offer to up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That's right, $1,000 cash when you make your first deposit. So download that Underdog app, make your entries, lock that special offer to win up to get $1,000 in bonus cash when you make your first deposit. And man, let me tell you something. My entry is in. I got Bam Adebayo tonight to have higher than a half rebounds in the first 5 minutes of tonight's game. Jimmy Butler to go higher. Hopefully Butler is playing to go 30 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. Combined, I have Fred VanVleet to go lower than 2.5 three-pointers made. Amin Thompson to go higher than a half a steal. And then I have Stephen Curry to go lower than 5.5 rebounds. Those are that's my 5-pick entry for today. And let me tell you something. Once you download the Underdog app, good luck, and let's get this money. Let's win. Jackson Hayes, let me tell you something right now. He only had 4 minutes in last night's game. Jackson Hayes is unplayable. They need to just go. JJ Redick needs to go straight in and just start. Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and Dorian Finney-Smith. Jackson Hayes only had 4 minutes. And you guys asked me why is he unplayable. Well, simply, he cannot protect the rim at all. When he's in the game, there's no rim protection. He is not a versatile shot blocker at all. No disrespect, he is not a shot blocker. We thought he would be a great lob threat. Do not seen him roll too much to the basket. If anything, Jackson Hayes, as soon as he catches it in the paint, he's kicking the ball right out. So what does that mean? The spacing is off. Rudy Gobert is able to overhelp. He's able to protect that rim even more compared to with Dorian Finney-Smith in the rotation. There's a lot more spacing. Rudy Gobert has to close out on guys, and that opens up the driving lanes, which the Lakers need to take advantage of. If you want to get a mismatch, go out Mike Conley, not Rudy Gobert. So we'll start off with that. The Lakers went on a 36-23 run. They outscored the Timberwolves in the third quarter, by the way, once they started Dorian Finney-Smith in that lineup. But playing LeBron James 46 minutes, playing Luka Doncic 46 minutes, Austin Reeves 35, Rui Hachimura 41 minutes. That is tough. Dorian Finney-Smith 41 minutes. JJ Redick did not make a sub in the second quarter at all. That is going to be tough. That is tough because let me tell you something. The Minnesota Timberwolves were able to play their guys. Dante DiVincenzo was able to play 29 off the bench. Nas Reed was able to play 20 off the bench. Nikhil Alexander-Walker was able to play 12 off the bench. And let me tell you something. Those guys were able to score too. They had a lot of bench points. The Lakers only had 6 bench points. And guess where those bench points came from? It came from Dorian Finney-Smith. And realistically, he was a starter because Jackson Hayes only played 4 minutes. This is a tough series. And it sucks that the Timberwolves had a Lakers number right now because this is not what we expected. But they were tired and they were gassed. And we can make that controversy like, how the refs able to go to a different angle on LeBron James and find that foul on Anthony Edwards. Yes, it sucks. The Timberwolves were able to challenge that and overrule it, make Anthony Edwards the ability to shoot free throws. To realize it was a foul on LeBron James. We understand Luka Doncic got tripped up with Jaden McDaniels when he was dribbling the ball up the court. Could that have been a foul? Yes. But the Timberwolves were able to just go back and take the lead. And let me tell you something. It started off with a Jaden McDaniels and one. It started off with DiVincenzo and one. Then you had Anthony Edwards buckets. Then Nas Reed came in and he was able to hit timely buckets for this team. We'll talk a little bit more about this. I want to get more into this game 4. Right after that, my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
Back to what I was saying, as far as the Lakers cannot close out games, and they do not have a superior bench. It's tough to only play 6 guys, technically 5 guys. Gabe Vincent 0 for 2. Jared Vanderbilt 7 minutes, but didn't even shoot the ball. Jordan Goodwood 7 minutes 0 for 2. JJ Redick can't even trust his bench right now. He doesn't have the chance to trust his bench, which is hard, and it's going to be hard to win a playoff series if you can't go deep in your rotation and get guys in to contribute. The Timberwolves got guys that can contribute. That makes a big difference. Also, the second chance points for the Timberwolves, again, Lakers got dominated on the glass. The Timberwolves be able to rebound, kick out, shoot the ball again, rebound, kick out, shoot the ball again. It's tough. This is a tough series, and the Timberwolves got the Lakers' number. The Lakers are going to have to do work in Game 5. They're going to have to do work, and I'm curious to see what JJ Redick is going to do with the lineups in this situation, because I'm telling you right now, this is not cutting it with those guys playing and not subbing at all in the second half. That's a tough ask for LeBron James at this point of his career. It's a tough ask for Luka Doncic that's coming off of sickness. It's a tough ask for these guys. And I'm not making excuses for this team because they had a lot of chances to close out this game. But the turnovers leading to transition buckets and then not being able to get back on defense and not communicating on defense, which leading to Naz Reid's 3 to take the lead, leading to Jaden McDaniels and 1, leading to DiVincenzo's and 1 in that late in the stretch. It is a tough ask for this team. Bench civilly has not been no help at all in this series, which we thought they were expect, especially how the season has been going. But the Lakers have been bad on the road all season long as well, so I'm not being disrespectful, but is it a shocker to me? Not really, because they haven't been a good road team all year, and the Lakers have not been able to close out games all year. It's just frustrating to watch this team because they shouldn't be in this position. They shouldn't have to be down 3-1. If anything, the series should be tied 2-2. And it just sucks. The Lakers are supposed to get one on the road in Minnesota, so now you have to get one in LA, then get one in Minnesota, and then get another one in LA. I'm not saying it's undoable. Lakers have any chance to do it. Any team has a chance to come back from 3-1. Okay, I want to say any team, but if any team could do it, come back from 3-1, is the Lakers. I know it's a longer episode. We want to talk about Game 3 as well, so I had to make sure I throw in that and Game 4 because we didn't get a chance to talk about Game 3. But we will talk definitely more about these Lakers being down 3-1 in tomorrow's episodes. If you guys have questions, comments, please go in there. I'll read them off next episode. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.